June 10th, 1967, day 6 of the war. Although Egypt's and Jordan's armed forces had been defeated, Syria continued to shell Israel from the Golan Heights in the north. The battle for control of the Golan Heights had begun the previous day. On June 10th, the Israeli Defense Forces made its bid for the high ground. As ceasefire discussions progressed in the UN, Prime Minister Eshkol refused to accept a situation where Syria would still be able to terrorize the north and ordered the Israeli forces to push forward in order to fully neutralize the threat. The Syrian forces now began to disintegrate, with officers and soldiers alike abandoning their posts. By midday, Quneitra, the last Syrian stronghold, fell. The entire Golan Heights was now in Israel's hands. The war was over. The losses on the Arab side had been catastrophic. Just a week earlier, 200,000 Arab soldiers and 1,000 tanks were positioned to carry out their leaders' pledges to destroy the Jewish state. Now, these forces were defeated and thousands of Arab soldiers were lost in battle. The result was humiliation and anger throughout the Arab world, as Israel had established itself as the dominant military power in the region. Facing aggression from its neighboring countries, Israel had captured the Golan Heights from Syria, preventing Syria from terrorizing communities in northern Israel. It had captured eastern Jerusalem and the West Bank from Jordan, giving Israel the strategic high ground as well as a more defensible width at its narrowest point. Israel also took control of the entire Sinai Peninsula and the Gaza Strip from Egypt, preventing the threat of Egyptian attacks on Israel's borders and opening Israel's southern port. For the first time, Israel had strategic depth. Israel was swept by a wave of euphoria. The small, strongly outnumbered country had achieved a stunning military victory and greatly increased its size to borders that could be realistically defended. It had removed the sense of constant threat of annihilation that Israelis had faced ever since the establishment of the state 19 years earlier. And perhaps most acutely felt was the sense of national and historical rebirth, as Jerusalem, Judaism's holiest place and capital of the ancient Jewish kingdom, was reunited under Jewish sovereignty for the first time in 2,000 years.